Hello and welcome back. And in today's session, we are learning 5 ways to master vocabulary. I see there are not many of us who have doubts pertaining to how can we keep learning, having like vocabulary. We learn vocabulary every day, but how to actually store it or how to keep it intact in our brain, it is not at all required. Okay. So let's have a look. I'm going to give you 5 ways, and you can opt either of it. Like I would suggest you the best one also out of it, but you can opt any one out of it. Okay, whichever you find suitable, because there are people who prefer one way, there are people who prefer the other way. So you can pick your choice wherever you find yourself comfortable and easygoing. Let's quickly start with the first one. Now, I have named it as SMART, because we're saying 5 ways of learning vocabulary and to master vocabulary, and it's a smart move. So can you guess what could be the first one? That is S. S is for sentences. This is the easiest way that I suppose you people also do. This is a common way of doing it. Now, the moment you get a word, okay, a new word, you get to know the meaning, immediately try to put it in a sentence or your own. Don't look for the sentences outside, look for it within. Try to frame your own sentence. Let's say, for example, dogs are ubiquitous in every Indian street. So this is a common example. Like, see, we find dogs everywhere. Okay, dogs are ubiquitous in every Indian street. People can guess. You can also guess the answer. You might have got the answer easily. That ubiquitous means present everywhere, which is also known as omnipresent. Okay, anything that's present everywhere is ubiquitous. So when you put the word in your own sentence, you get the sense of ownership. You have that sense, okay, I framed this sentence, somewhere it is there. Okay, you can recall the sentence also many a times. Okay, so don't try to cram just the meaning of the word. To understand the meaning, to hold on to the meaning, you have to opt these methods or ways. Okay, so I would say start framing sentences when you find a new word. Whenever you come across a new word, start framing a sentence. Okay, now the next one is M. What do we start with? M. The second one. This was the first one. The second one is M. What can this abbreviation be? Okay, now I would disclose it for you. This stands for muster. First one for sentences. Second one is muster. Now, what does this word muster mean? Muster means nothing but group. Muster means group. So muster is that you group the words all together. Okay, you are grouping the words together. Just try to understand this. When I say group, I've taken an example, lack, right? Guys, what we have to do in muster, and this is my favorite. This is the one that I would suggest you also, if you find it easy going for yourself. Because for me, yes, it is. For me, it is, and for most of my learners, it is. So I would suggest you to follow this. Now, what is it I'm telling you? Muster is group. Let's say you've taken this easy word, that's lack. You know the meaning? Now start jotting words related to lack, like its synonyms, right? Write them. Let's say dearth, let's say meager, let's say sparse, scarcity, sparsity, okay, paucity. Just group all the words together. See, I've given you so many for lack. Dearth, D-E-A-R-T-H. Meager, M-E-A-G-R-E. Scarcity, sparsity, scarce, paucity. So the moment you get these words, you don't have to learn the meaning of these words, because all of these words mean lack of something. Okay, that something is missing. Dearth of water. Okay, dearth of intelligence. When I say that, that means lack, right? So I don't have to learn the meaning of all the words. I just have to I just group it with this word, and I know that all the words that I have written mean this, the same. And if you write antonyms to it, opposite words here in another list, you don't have to worry about that, because you know these words mean just the opposite of lack, which means abundance, right? So you don't have to worry about it. This is an amazing method or technique to master vocabulary. Please try it. Do try it, so that only then you would come to know the benefit of it, right? You would definitely come to know the benefit. Now, the next one is A. Now, what does A stand for? What can A be? S was sentences, M is master, and I told you this is really important, guys. Please do it. Now, next comes A. What could this be? And let's have a look what A stands for. A stands for associate. Now, associate, if in simple terms I tell you, it means to relate to someone, to associate the word to someone. And we do it, right? Don't we? Don't we do this? Like, we associate or we relate the words to some personality or any person around us. Okay? Whenever, see, if you relate it to your friends or family, it becomes easy for you. It becomes easy. Because in that way, you actually start, I would say, it becomes easier to recall words because you've related to someone who is there, whom you see every day. Okay. So when I say associate, I've taken an example, spendthrift. Now, spendthrift is a person who spends lavishly, like without thinking. It is just the opposite of miser. Miser means कंजूस. Miser का मतलब क्या होता है? R. Miser means कंजूस. M-I-S-E-R. Miser means कंजूस. And just the opposite of miser is spendthrift, who spends lavishly. Okay, extravagant. So, recall two people in your life, two friends of yours, two family members of yours, one who's a spendthrift, one who's a miser. You just have to paste the image, paste the word on their image, and you will never forget these two words ever. For me, my uncle is a miser. My paternal uncle is a miser. He is super conjuice, I would say. So he's a miser for me. So whenever I think of this word, he pops up in my mind. And whenever I think of spendthrift, I myself am a spendthrift. I never think before spending money. I just spend it lavishly. That's a wrong habit though. It's not a good habit that I'm telling you guys, but yeah. So you have to relate, associate someone to someone. Okay, this is the third way of doing it. The next way is R. Now, relate already, associate, we've done it. What could R be? R is for root words, guys. Now, root words, you see, every word is made of a root word, okay? So, if you know the meaning of the root word, though you won't be able to judge the entire meaning of a word, but somewhere you can guess the meaning of the word, okay? Let's say bene and mal. Bene means kind. This word, bene, means kind, okay? And mal means bad or evil. Bad, or you can say evil. Okay? So, if I have a word which has ben in it or which has mal in it, I can guess the meaning somewhere. If I say benevolent, a kind-hearted person, a good person, a gentle person. So, bene, it is giving me beneficent, benefactor. All of these words are positive words, okay? These are good words which mean kind person or kind act. When I say mal, it means bad or evil. When I say mal, the moment I say benevolent, I can say malevolent. Malevolent is a person who is evil in thought. Like he is not at all kind-hearted. It is just the opposite of benevolent. Okay, that is malevolent. So with root words, you cannot get the entire meaning because this is a bit tricky. You have to remember the meaning of root words also. Instead of to remember the meaning of words, first remember meaning of root words. So it becomes a bit tricky. So if you find it feasible for yourself, you can do it. There are people who don't find it good, they don't follow it. They don't find it fit for themselves, they don't do it. You find it fit for yourself, do it. Okay. Now, the last one is T. And this means tone. Guys, you can judge. This is least, I would say, preferable way, but this is one such way. You can follow this also. Okay, least preferable, but most preferable is this one. Okay, now tone. Let's say you have a word avaricious. Now try to guess that this is giving me a positive tone or it is giving me a negative tone. Try to guess the tone with positive, negative, then you can actually relate or you can recall the word. Okay, if it was negative, it could be this, it could be that, right? Avaricious is greedy, like extremely greedy, a person who could do anything for something, like could kill someone or murder someone for something he or she wants to achieve. Avaricious. Okay. Evil, I would say, bad, evil. Okay, that is what avaricious is. So see, that is tone. That's a negative word. Okay, so when it comes to tone, this is least preferable, but you can think of using it. It's not that you cannot think, you can think of it. Okay, now these are the 5 ways, guys, and you can put into use on your best suitable way, the way you want it. Okay, and I wanted you all to know these 5 ways because I wanted you to enhance your vocabulary and word power to make yourselves articulate enough to express what you want to say. So this is the best one. This would be the top number 1 out of 5. Rest you can choose on your own. So start working on your vocabulary from today onwards and tell me and use any of the ways and tell me which method or which way are you using. I will see you soon in the next session. Thank you so much.